All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Hakwadash, the honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, the taught this truth, and Shalom also to the Akim pushing his word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled bird across the four corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening. To you, I say Shalom. Lord will, this will be an edifying lesson. Basically what I wanted to get into is how in these last days, the Lord is going to bring people's worst, most bugged out, deepest, darkest fears upon them, man. Hey, and when you go into the scriptures, the Lord is actually known as the King of Terrors, right? The Lord, hey, man, I'm going to just get it. This is Job 18:14. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the King of Terrors, which the Lord himself, he's in control of everything, man, both the left hand and the right hand. And you got to realize in these last days, the Lord is going to bring so many things upon these people, apparitions. He's going to bring their fears upon them. He's going to, the beasts are going to be unleashed, man. These people are going to start seeing things that they never would have thought before, man. And us being a spiritual Egypt, when Egypt was being plagued, you got to realize that the Lord is bringing about things on Egypt that they would have never even thought of. Darkness that you could feel, man. Let me see if I could get that scripture. Darkness. Let me see. But Israel had a light. This is Exodus 10:21. It says, "And the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch out thine hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt." So just imagine that, man. A darkness so dark that it could be felt. And us being a spiritual Egypt, there's going to be plagues even worse than this, man. The Lord is going to bring absolute judgment and these people's worst fears upon them. It says, "And Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. They saw not one another, neither rose any from his place for 3 days. But all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings." And that's the point, man. While the Lord is going to afflict all these people during Jacob's trouble and bring all their fears upon them, hey, guess what? The Israelites, the elect, starting with the elect, the 1/3, the 144,000, hey, those are the ones that are going to have light. Those are the ones that are going to be guided during these times, man. Those are the ones that are actually going to have, like the scripture says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord your treasure," man. Those are the Israelites that are going to be unshackled during these times, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to read the scripture in Jacob's trouble. There's Jeremiah 30:7. "Alas, for that day is great, so that there is none like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it," man. So the ones that's going to be saved out of it, is going to be the Israelites, man. Starting with the elect, the elect of Israel, man. Right? The ones that have obtained this truth and are moving in this fear. Right? But the Lord is going to still bring trouble upon Jacob, trouble upon the Israelites, 2/3 of our own people. The scripture says, "Because we have piped and you have not danced." We're stretching out, the Lord is stretching out his hand through the prophets, man. And these people are not hearkening. They're not listening. They're blind. They could see, but they're blind, man. Right? They have ears, but they can't hear. Right? This says, verse 8, "For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him." So these people, the Lord is going to burst our bonds, man. And strangers are not going to serve themselves off from us anymore, man. We're going to be free, fully unshackled. And guess what? While we're being unshackled, the Lord is going to put absolute hell on these people, man. But you got to realize this is that the Lord is going to choose their delusions. This is Isaiah 66:4. "I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them." So the Lord is going to bring your fears upon you, man. It says, because when I called, none did answer. And how is the Lord calling these people, man? Through his servants, the prophets. He's stretching out his hand through the servants, the prophets. It says, when I spake, they did not hear. How is the Lord speaking, man? Through his servants, the prophets. It says, but they did evil before mine eyes and chose that in which I delighted not. So our own people, hey, they're doing evil before the eyes of the Lord, man. They're doing all these other things that are completely going off the Lord, right? Perverse against the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and they're going to expect mercy from the Lord. They're going to expect the Lord to come save them, but the Lord is going to bring your fears upon you, man, and it's not going to be a pretty sight. Hey, these last days are going to have a lot of people shook, man. It's not going to be something pretty. Hey, the scriptures talk about woe unto you who desire the day of the Lord, for to what end is it to you, man? Hey, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. When that day comes upon these people, man, that day is going to be completely utter darkness, man. There's going to be plagues upon this world that you would have never seen, man. And hey, the famines and plagues and all these pestilences, hey, these things are already coming upon the world, man. Hey, a lot of people just are ignoring it. But when shit really hits the fan, these people are going to be caught off guard, man. Because the type of stuff that's going to hit this place is not going to be good. You know, these people are not going to be able to, hey, these people, hey, oh my, pipe dance, let me see. This is Matthew 11:17. It says, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. You know, so hey, we're piping unto these people. We're letting them know of this song, right? Which is, hey, through these scriptures, we're telling them this truth, right? And hey, only the elect are tuning into this song. Only the elect are tuning into this word. Only the elect are the ones that are mourning, and everybody else, hey, they're not lamenting. They don't care about this. They're matter of fact, you know, they're more into the world. But guess what? That's how you know that, hey, their consolation isn't the kingdom. Their consolation isn't Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Their consolation is right here in this world. They don't fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They fear whatever they may fear. And guess what? Because you fear something greater than you fear the Lord is going to bring those fears upon you, man. He's going to bring those delusions upon you, man. You know, so with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh, Wa Abba Shalom.